It's Saturday morning in the beautiful Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. Mother Nature is still mad at us. We're having another cold day today. It was 57 degrees when I went outside this morning to walk my dog. It's getting to the point where I'm afraid to go out of my house. I haven't ordered a snowsuit from Amazon yet. I've been having my assistant do all my real estate showings. I'm still not 100% over my stay at the hospital. That's kind of the reason for the unshaved look. I'm not trying to be Don Johnson. I'm just been catching up on months and months and months of past due computer work. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video every day, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about all the new listings from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors find out about them. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photographs, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description down below. There's a lot more information on the homes on the blog, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have, photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront or happens to have a pool, there's photos of the water view, photos of the pool view. It's just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every day from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. If you want to stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys every day and you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this each morning. As long as you're subscribing, right next to the subscribe button is the thumbs up like symbol. If you can just click that, that helps the channel grow. That'd help me out a lot, so I'd appreciate it if you do that as well. Today we have 7 new listings to go over, but before I cover the listings, the state of Florida's legal department has to butt in. There's too many lawyers in the world. They make me cover the legal boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listing. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I will give my opinion from time to time. I've lived in the Keys for 33 years. I've been selling real estate here for 26 years, so I'm pretty familiar with the neighborhoods and a lot of the houses. But when I do, I'll make it clear that's my opinion. Otherwise, you can figure it's coming right from the MLS. The first one is a great deal. It's a house on Fleming Street in Old Town. Fleming Street is one of my favorite streets in all of Old Town. All the houses are well kept. Generally speaking, all the houses are very high-end, upscale. It's just a clean street. You can walk to Duval Street. This one's a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,312 square foot house. It's being offered at $1,950,000, which is very, very low for a house on Fleming Street. Then we go over to Casa Castile on Atlantic Avenue on the beach. There's a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,016 square foot condo. Casa Castile is a very nice condo association. It's right on the beach. They have a pool literally practically on the water. And the pool's down real low, so when you're sitting in it, you feel like you're sitting in the ocean, looking out at the ocean. There's only about 10 units in there. It's a small condo complex. It's all owner-occupied. There is no rentals allowed whatsoever in Casa Castile, so it's all either people who live there or snowbirds who just come down for the winter, but there are no rentals allowed over there. This one's being offered at $1,625,000, which is a great price for Casa Castile. Then in Key West's Newtown neighborhood on Duck Ave, there's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,331 square foot house. It has a nice pool in the backyard. It's being offered at $1,250,000, which personally I think is a little on the high side. I won't go as far as to say it's overpriced, but I definitely think it's at the very, very top of the price point. Then we go up to Sugarloaf Shores on Upper Sugarloaf Key on Tequesta Street. There's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,560 square foot house. It's listed at $899,000, which I definitely think is overpriced for that neighborhood. Sugarloaf, Upper Sugarloaf. There's Upper Sugarloaf and Lower Sugarloaf. Lower Sugarloaf is a very high-end, very exclusive, very desirable area. Upper Sugarloaf is not as nice. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near as nice. DeQuesta Street particularly isn't the greatest street. It's got, you'll have a nice house next to one that looks like Fred Sanford lives there, next to a nice house, one that looks like it was built in 1920, and you could kick it and knock it down. I personally think it's overpriced, but that's just my opinion. Then on Cudjoe Key on Blackbeard Lane, there's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,344 square foot house. This one's being offered at $995,000, which is a great deal. It's on an excellent boating canal. Just one quick shot straight out to the open ocean. No bridges to go under. You can go right offshore to go offshore fishing, or if you want to go to Looe Key and dive or snorkel. But if you do want to go into the backcountry, you just shoot right under the bridge in Kemp Channel and you're out in the backcountry with Florida Keys. Beautiful backcountry waters, sandbars, uninhabited islands with beautiful beaches on them. The water's anywhere from 1 foot to 3 feet deep, so you can see the fish, you can see the turtles, you can see the sharks turning. Every now and then you'll see dolphin back there. You'll see people just beach their boat on a sandbar or on one of the islands, and there'll be 20 boats up together out there, and they're just having a cookout on the water or a cocktail party on the water. This one at $995,000. This is an excellent price. If you want a canal front house in Cudjoe Key, jump on this one quickly. Then in Big Pine Key in Pensacola Road, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,184 square foot house. This one is on a dry lot. It's not a boating house. It's on a dry lot, but it's being offered at $595,000, which is extremely low for a house anywhere in the Florida Keys. And I'm pretty familiar with this house. It's a very nice, well-kept house. It's on a good street in a good area. This is an excellent price. It's priced very low. If you want a house in Big Pine and this is your price range, call me right away. This one isn't going to be here long. Then on Southeast Street in Big Pine Key, in a subdivision called Port Pine Heights, there's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,124 square foot house on the canal. Port Pine Heights is an area that people that are the nature lovers absolutely love. The houses that are out there is pretty much all you're ever going to see. There's a 100% building moratorium out there, so it's not unique to have 2 or 3 vacant lots on either side. It's almost like you have your own double lot or triple lot, except you didn't pay for it. The key deer are very prevalent out there. You wake up every morning and see the key deer in your yard, or every night. They like to come out mostly around sunrise and sunset, although you do see them a lot during the day. You have a lot of unique birds out there. If you like the backcountry boating, you're right in the heart of the backcountry. Just go right out in the canal and you're right there. This one's being offered at $1,099,000, which is another one. I won't call it overpriced, but that's definitely at the high end of the price point. Definitely worth taking a look at, though, especially if you're one of the nature lovers that want to be out with the key deer and the birds and the quiet and the tranquility. That's the spot you want to be. And that's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. And don't forget to check out my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.